Kerr down low. Ruben Patterson past Davis. Moiso with the rebound. Up in the front court, here's Davis. Kisser off the glass, a little too strong, and Sean Kemp comes away with a rebound.
Sometimes when he takes that shot, Steve, he's trying to set up a rebound. And it didn't happen. He's looking for the rebound.
Patterson to Kerr. 10 on the shot clock now for Pippen. Kerr pops off. Doesn't see much daylight there. Good cover by David Wesley. And a travel on Sean Kemp as he measured tractor trailer for a baseline move.
Good cover by David Wesley, as you said, and tough matchup with Barron trying to go against a much bigger Scottie Pippen. But Sean Kemp did the cha-cha-cha. Can't get too close when you do that.
Xavier Kugat probably would get credit. There's the turnover story. Moiso on the wing. Hornets getting good production from the bench again tonight with 8 bench points. Here's Baron Davis for 3. And the rebound, Sean Kemp.
Baron's 3 a little off tonight.
Got a back problem. I don't know if that figures into it. Patterson now posting up on Davis. Getting some help from Campbell. The squeeze across to Zach Randolph. And got a loose ball foul coming up. And it's going to be on the Hornets, I believe. Could be tractor trailer picking this one up. No, Elden. Elden gets number 2.
What the Hornets want to have happen is Barron's going to be posted up by Patterson as he is. Eldon has to come over and help out, but he fouls on the pass off. You want him to just come up. You want him to double. You want his hands to be up, but you don't want him doing too much arm movement. But you do have to get some help for Barron down low. It's too big of a cover against Patterson.
Well, Campbell picking up his second quickly. That means that McGlure comes back in. And McGlure had 19 points against Utah. Did not score in his first time off.
All over the floor now by Portland. They try to get a little bit quicker, although they got smaller. Shaw has to be very careful.
Hornets by 17. They've been trying to trap the ball at the top with point guard. Here's Kerr. Brown on him, and he dribbles it out of bounds. Uncharacteristic turnover for very solid Steve Kerr.
Well, uncharacteristic 5 years ago.
Yeah. Drew into front court. Avoids the foul by Stoudamire. Portland now back into a man.
And they're switching underneath. So Nailon's been guarded by Kerr. Recognize that and post Kerr up.
And Nailon certainly recognized. He flashed in the post. Nobody saw him. Off to Bryce Drew. 3-pointer. No. And a rebound. Knocked out of bounds. No. Saved by Zach Randolph in front of P.J. Brown. Gore had a shot at it. Here's Stoudamire into front court. Stoudamire. Back to Wallace. Stoudamire now covers up. To the inside, PJ overplays, and that allows Zach Randolph to get 3 for 2, his first basket of the night.
Coach doesn't want that. The Hornets have the size advantage with this lineup, so you don't have to try to steal.
Paul Silas trying to steal some minutes on the court without Baron Davis out there. He's got the back-to-back coming tomorrow night. Bryce Drew backs in, kicks to the corner. David rises. No. Hornets going to drop here in the fourth. Here's Ruben Patterson, and he gets fouled by David Wesley, it appears, as David.
David's back here with us.
Both of them were coming in. I was wondering which one you were going to catch. Timeout on the court. Portland with possession. When we come back, they're trying to mount a run. They're down by 15, 77-62.
One of the most important parts of coaching is to find ways to keep your players motivated. Keep it fun.
What a shot! It's good!
Hey, Coach.
Want to play again?
Second shot.
Well, they trapped Barron, and now they steal the ball from Wesley. Steve Kerr up court, Patterson runs the floor and turns it over. Boy, if you've got expensive seats tonight, you're getting your money's worth.
And Wallace is upset. He takes his headband off, throws it down, and says, expletive, Ruben. Is it?
I think so.
That's what he said, Ruben. But, you know, trying to hit a home run. You know, you try to hit doubles and singles to get back in the ball. You can't hit a home run every time.
Robert Trail's back in now. He had good minutes in the first half. He's giving P.J. Brown a rare rest. P.J.'s played most of the way here.
And you're right, tomorrow is important that PJ gets some rest too. He'll have to bang again.
Against one of the best rebounding teams in the league.
The best.
48 rebounds a game. Nailon with a big shot. Nailon nailed it. He's got 15, and the Hornets lead by 15 again.
But what Coach Sox would like to see him do is not get out rebounded like he did the last time. Jump shot's fine, get the board.
Steve Kerr down into the post. Zach Randolph to Stoudamire for 3. Got it. That's his first basket of the night.
I was going to say, he hasn't been very offensively sound this evening.
Aaron Davis crosses past him into front court. Hornets lead down 12. Campbell backing in on the post, defended by Wallace, falls to the court, tied up by Ruben Patterson. So Patterson providing some energy here.
And with Kerr and Stoudamire on the floor together, it's a small backcourt for Portland. The Hornets can pass over that backcourt, Steve, but they can shoot over that backcourt.
They'll jump it up. Are they going to send Wallace in there? I guess so. I thought Patterson got most of it. Yeah, Patterson stepping in against Campbell.
Campbell has to find where there are two blue shirts side by side. That's the hole you tap to. Here's your hole right here. See if he recognizes it.
It's between Trailblazers and
now
Davis.
it's not there anymore.
And the tip is saved in bounds to Nailon, and he got fouled as he put the shot up.
Now, that is one of the cardinal sins of basketball. You don't save the ball under the opposition's basket. Not a very good thing to do. He saves the ball right under the Hornets basket, so something bad has to happen when you do that.
And it did. Nailon had to be fouled lest he go to the line, and that's been a pretty good strategy because Charlotte is only 46% from the stripe. And Nailon, in the midst of a sea of white balloons, hits the first one. He's got 16 points on the night. He's rock solid in his starts.
You know, and Steve, it's almost as if he sneaks upon you with his 17, 18 points. And I'm very happy for him, and so the Hornets should be happy. You still miss Jamal Mashburn, but Jamal has to be gone. At least let the guy replace him get you double figures.
That's right. Jamal gives you a lot of other things, too. And hopefully he'll come back and give them to the Hornets. Here's Wallace, baseline, drives around Trailer, puts it up too high. Zach Randolph with the stick. We're talking about Randolph having some good minutes lately. He cuts the Hornets lead to 12.
Maybe Scottie Pippen got too many of his minutes tonight.
I'm going to wonder about Bonzi Wells now, because Bonzi has not come back in here. And he was suffering from an injury prior to the last 4 games. Davis into the corner, Nailon dribbles past Patterson, and the shot is boarded by Stoudamire. Stoudamire tries to split the D and then gets fouled, and the foul is going to be charged to Robert Trailor. There's Bonzi Wells. Wells came in here with an 18-point average, but only 10 points a game over the last 4.
You know, he's a guy I think that really flourish somewhere else.
Stoudamire to Kerr. Good cover up by Damon. He's a good D on Wesley on Kerr. Here's Zach Randolph, and his shot is blocked, and it's a jump ball. Campbell stopped with the defense.
Big homie. Big homie. So you slide your feet, you watch defensively, he never crosses his feet, young players, keeps his hands up and stuffs it. But watch how he doesn't cross his feet on defense. That's the key to playing good defense.
He knew when Randolph exactly was going to go up. Here comes the tip, and Baron Davis strong enough to step in and steal it. Midway through the 4th, we're just about there, and the Hornets are still a double-digit lead, led by 1 at 1, they led by 7 at the break, led by 17 after 3. 9 on the shot clock. Nailon turns a shot into a pass, and it turns into a turnover ultimately.
Well, I don't think he was ever going to shoot it, Steve. He jumped up in the air and should have taken the shot.
You could have told him. Stoudamire with a trailer on him. Inside. Here comes Randolph, and he gets fouled fairly heavily.
Randolph has been extremely active.
Campbell picks up his 3rd. Campbell getting the foul, and Randolph going to the line as P.J. Brown gets ready to check back in.
I'm sure Coach would have liked to have kept P.J. on the bench a little longer if possible.
You got to keep this double-digit lead, and if you do, you keep this double-digit lead, Gil, for 4 more minutes, and then you can rest everybody.
Well, I think you talked to both Coach Silas and you talked to Baron Davis, and Baron Davis was very explicit in what has to happen. We got to get a win.
Yeah.
So your substitution pattern cannot overshadow the need for a win.
Exactly. Well, that's why I say you stay in double figures, and that's why PJ's back in here. Second shot missed. It's 81-70. Now we're at the midway point of this fourth quarter. Davis in the front court. Long pass. Catch and shoot. Wesley rattles out. Good rebound by Nailon. Tries to finish it off. Has it stripped, and Stoudamire comes away with it. Up court quickly on the break. Patterson to Kerr. 3-ball. Stoudamire and a foul on Baron Davis.
Baron regrets the foul.
Well, wait a minute. They're calling it on Campbell. I saw Monty McCutcheon motion Campbell for the foul. We'll sort it out after this timeout. Gil McGregor, Steve Martin here from the Rose Garden in Portland. 81-70 Charlotte. Elden Campbell got credit for that last foul. Elden with the foul. Let's see it as he fouled Damon Stoudamire.
Well, Stoudamire is going to come down and shoot a 3, and Elden coming in thinking he has got the block. He gets the ball, and Baron Davis quite upset with that call, knowing that it didn't have to happen, and now Stoudamire gets to go to the foul line with 3 shots. Now, David West is trying to only get him 2. Let's see what he said.
He was behind the line.
Yeah, David said 2.
So they're going to call Campbell for his 4th. Now Monty McCutcheon's talking with Greg Willard, and they've got Bill Kennedy in here. Let's see what the... Maybe we've got to look at that again and see if it's...
West is trying to get him 2 shots.
Now they'll go to the table.
Well, we'll be able to see the feet.
Yeah,
he's definitely behind that, so it must be something else. Must have to do with the time and not the position.
Monty McCutcheon is the lead official here tonight. Okay, now they're talking about a foul that was not recorded on David Wesley, if I can hear.
You're right.
And Wesley has 1.
But I think the issue is whether or not they're going to be in the bonus.
Okay.
That's what it's about. Is that the 4th team foul or the 50th? That's what they're worried about. I know it's a shooting foul anyway, but where does this put the Hornets?
And now they're saying 14 fouls. So that puts the Hornets 1 foul away. Well, they'll go and they'll put Portland into the bonus or the penalty, as you saw David Wesley's numbers. So now they'll credit Wesley with 2 fouls. And Stoudamire's going on for 3 shots. That was never in question.
No.
The question of team fouls and who got them. They did not record a foul against David Wesley that they should have here in the 4th.
If a tree falls in the forest, no one's here. Not a foul.
But I guess what they're saying here is 18,000 people heard it. And thus it is. Stoudamire with 4 points now, the first of a 3-shot foul. And the crowd uncharacteristically loud on each of them here. I don't know if who they're mocking. Certainly not their own players. And they got all 3.
Maybe.
3-shot foul, 6 points to Stoudamire all this quarter, and now the Hornets lead and triple to 8.
Here's the pressure.
Brown in the front court against Nailon. To the top, Davis. Kerr watching him. Interesting, they don't trap. Now back to the top, Wesley into the corner. Nailon. Barron against the zone for 3. Hit by Brown. Wesley gets the rewind.
That's a big play. It's a big play.
C.J. Brown's not going to have any points in the book, but his work on the boards has been outstanding. Elden down low. Skip pass. Wesley with 10 on the shot clock. No. Wallace with a rebound and a foul coming up on Elden Campbell. That'll be 5. And a technical foul charged against Elden.
A tough last couple of sequences for Elden Campbell. Elden tries to offensively tap this in. He does come over the back of Rasheed Wallace. I don't know what the tech was about.
Well, it was loud enough. It was loud enough, however, for Ruben Patterson to try to help out Monty McCutcheon.
I think Ruben's trying to sell it. But it must have been one of those ER words instead of one of those ING words.
Steve Kerr, an excellent free throw shooter up to the line. He's perfect this season. In 16 trips to the line. He doesn't miss much. And he could key a three-point possession here that could draw Portland to within 5 points.
And
or
if
a three-pointer.
If that happens, Steve, all of those would be as a result of Elden Campbell play.
That's right. And he's got 5 fouls now that he has to deal with. Timeout charge to the Hornets with 4:59 left to play to sort this out, stop this slide. They got one comfortably in the hatch, and it's starting to get away from them.
What is the essence of performance? Speed, traction, control.
At the end of 3, Portland has cut into that. Elden Campbell has committed 2 faux pas, a foul on a 3-point shot that was canned all 3 ways by Damon Stoudamire. Then he fouls on a rebound by Rasheed Wallace. It's a penalty foul plus a technical.
And a 10-point advantage in the fourth quarter to this juncture by the Portland Trailblazers.
So Wallace is up for 3. And mystifying play, and actually the game was speeding right along, and then it slowed down to Portland's benefit. Well, Wallace will try to let Elden off the hook here a little bit as he misses the first. This is the 15th foul on the Hornets, so they put Portland in the penalty. Portland's got 2 fouls to give.
Portland's trying to trap the basketball out front, as you said.
Wallace keeps the 4. 8-0 run, last 2 and change.
There's a double team on Barron.
Up to Elden. Elden straddling that mid-court bubble dangerously.
Whoa.
All right, 15 to go on the possession. Here's Wesley and Davis. Solid backcourt combination as there is in the East. Hornets trying to get their first win against the Western foe. Nice direction to P.J. Brown. Barron faked the 3 and saw P.J. closing on the baseline.
Baron Davis with his head up, seeing the entire court.
8-point Hornet lead. Puts the pressure on Portland here. Here's Stoudamire. Been strong in this quarter. Gets it in underneath and puts it in the hands of Zach Randolph, who's got 7 points this quarter.
Randolph has come in as an undersized center and really been effective for Portland.
83-77. Lead is 6. Top 4 to play. Davis slips it down to Nailon. Nailon goes reverse and scores. He's got 19. What a play by Lee Nailon.
And 2 straight assists from Baron Davis. He has 9 on the game. 10 now. Double-double for Baron.
5th in the season, Gil. Stoudamire at the top. Hornets trying to win their first against the Western team and win their first on this road trip. Been so good on the road this season. 5-5 coming into this one. Better on the road than at home. Wallace, long shot, rebounded by Barron.
Baron Davis running this team really well.
This could be a key possession, Gil, to get it back up to 10.
I agree.
Davis with 3:20 left. Running by Stoudamire. Flirts with a baseline. Nailon got it! Lee Nailon with a new career high 21 points.
Well, both defenders followed Baron Davis, and Lee Nailon just stood and waited. Baron got it back to him.
That 3 assists for him this quarter?
3 in a row, 3 straight assists.
Stoudamire can't get away from the trap. Wallace for 3. Comes right back to Kerr. You got to cover up on him. In the lane, Randolph being active, and he gets it. Randolph with 9 this quarter. And the Hornets can't seemingly put Portland down for the count. Up by 8.
And Randolph doing a lot of damage.
Very much so.
I think he's taking some of Scottie Pippen's minutes.
Scottie hasn't got back in, neither is Bonzi Wells.
Or Dale Davis.
That's right. Dale Davis not in either. Here's David Wesley in the lane. Working hard inside is Nailon, and a foul coming up on Portland. And the foul is going to be charged to Steve Kerr.
Big play, Lee Nailon. Getting the rebound, keeping the play alive, and throwing the foul.
2 2:22 left to play, and if Nailon hits a pair of these, then it's up to double digits again. Watch this play.
Well, you know, this is what breaks the back. He gets the tap, and then he gets the rebound and draws the foul, quickly putting it back up. That's a pretty smart play for Lee Nailon to make.
Nailon with a career high tonight. Big shots coming, missed the first. Charlotte tonight on the line, 9 out of 17. Now, this game wouldn't be a contest if they hit foul shots. No, you're right. It would be a 20-point game. Lee Nailon, his first double-double. And Nailon hits the second. 22 points for Lee. Hornets lead is 9. 2:19 to play. Oh, this would be a sweet win. This is a tough place to win.
Terrible shot by Stoudamire.
Stoudamire. Somebody might have got a piece of it, or he just left it short.
Well, he was off balance when he shot it, so if they got a piece of it, it's because he was off balance shooting a poor shot.
Wesley looking down for Barron. Barron posted up. There's to help Kerr. And we've got an offensive foul charge to Baron Davis. Stuck that arm out there, Greg Willard says.
I'm agreeing that might not be the best call. Barron had a good post up and just stepped in. I don't know about that one.
Greg Willard gives Paul a smile. Stoudamire at the top. Here's the three by Kerr. Back. 88-82 makes it a 6-point game. So that could be a big call.
Well, you know where Kerr is, and you cannot let him catch and shoot.
And by and large, David Wesley hasn't given him much air tonight. To the top, Nailon. Nailon, back it goes now to Wesley. Wesley stops. Deals out front. Here comes Davis. 5 on the shot clock. Davis stops. 3-pointer. Oh, that would have put it away. Wallace towards the miss. Kerr via Randolph. Here comes Stoudamire. Centers the ball. Feeds to Randolph. No! Rebound! Elden Campbell. And a foul coming up on Ruben Patterson. Now, Portland's got one to give here, so they do so. Probably wasn't the best place to take it.
Well, the guy you want to find is Kerr. You're doing a good job. Force him inside. Don't give him the 3. And big homie gets a good board.
And now another foul by Patterson on the inbounds. This will put the Hornets into the penalty.
Unlikely, Steve, this lineup to end the game for Portland, but this scrappy team sort of got them back into it.
Nailon with the free throw.
Every point is a new career high for Lee.
23 for him right now. Minute 12 left to play. 89-82. Misses the second. Stoudamire steals the rebound. Down court. Here's the shot. Patterson, but it counted. Goaltending call against the Hornets.
Nailon.
Patterson with 8 now, and it's a 5-point Hornet lead.
The Hornets have kept Portland close with giveaways, Steve.
Yes, they have. Here comes Wesley in the front court. Final minute of play, and the Hornets now very close to stopping a 3-game losing streak. 10 on the shot clock. Here comes Barron. To Nailon at the rim. What a play plus a foul. Look at that play. The foul is going to be charged to Kerr.
Baron Davis, Steve, we are watching it. The ascension of Baron Davis, the growth of Baron Davis as a player. And when his teammates recognize what he can do, they will become better than they are already. Lee Nailon being active, a perfect catch and lay-in for Lee.
Nailon hits the second. 26 points for Nailon. Here comes Patterson, wants the 3. Kerr wants the 3. Everybody standing around the 3-point arc. Gets it into Randolph. He'll get the dunk. 92-86 with 35 seconds left to play. Randolph with 11. And that's going to be a career high for him. David Wesley has the ball poked away. Here comes Wesley back from Davis. Across it goes to T.J. Brown. Knocked out of bounds by Ruben Patterson. With 26 seconds left to go. So Patterson knocked it out, and the Hornets now with a 6-point lead. And they have 15 seconds on the shot clock. Now Portland in a situation where they have to foul, and Wallace will do so. Rasheed Wallace commits the foul, and Baron Davis goes to the free throw line. What a night for Lee Nailon and Baron Davis. Davis with 20. He hasn't scored in this quarter, but he has 4 big assists in this quarter. He has 12 on the game, and he gets a free throw. That pretty much will do it. That makes it a 3-possession game with a 7-point lead. Baron Davis with 21, so back-to-back 21-plus performances. Give him 22, his 10th game of 20-plus. We've got a timeout called by the Portland Trailblazers. It's got to be a full timeout. They used their 20 in the first 30 seconds of the second half. 25 to play, and the Hornets are just that far from an 8-point win over the Portland Trailblazers. Here are the rules. There are no rules. I'm a fan, brother. That's more than an athlete. And the brain power up here is simply staggering. You are a wuss, obnoxious, sexy man. That far away from conquering their first Western Conference opponent and stopping a 3-game losing streak, which would up their record to 8-10. And this win, as evident as it, or imminent as it seems, would give them a 6-5 road record, which is one of the better ones in the East. And this is a tough haul to win in. 25.5 seconds left to go. Ruben Patterson getting ready to inbound. Neil McGregor getting ready for a post-game interview, hoping to get Baron Davis as he comes off the floor. Stoudamire at the top. They're going to let him have 3-point room. Wallace, a 3-point shooter. Air ball. Rebound tapped around. Coming away with it is Randolph. Into the corner, Stoudamire. Back out top. Here's Ruben for 3, and he got it. He got there around the barn. And a foul with 8 seconds left, as it's a 5-point lead, and the foul is going to be charged to Zach Randolph. And David Wesley will be going to the foul line for the Hornets. Randolph's had a pretty good fourth quarter, 11 points. Steve Kerr has 4. Stoudamire, Kerr, and Randolph scored all of their points in the fourth quarter. And David Wesley getting set to go to the free throw line. We did not see Pippen in the fourth. We haven't seen Wells in the second half. Wesley for 2. And you know, the Hornets have never won a game in Portland by more than 2. Second shot, rims out. And P.J. Brown captures the rebound, and I think that's most fitting. And the Hornets will not make any more attempts on this one tonight. P.J. Brown dribbles the clock away, and the Charlotte Hornets stop a 3-game losing streak, and they get their first win over a Western Conference opponent as they defeat the Portland Trailblazers by a final score of 95-89. A lot of heroes tonight. A career high by Lee Nailon with 26 points, and the 5th double-double of the season by Baron Davis, who is standing by right out in front of me very shortly here. He's got Gil McGregor by the side. What a game by Baron, who had a bad back and everything coming in. But he measured himself tonight, and he kept the Hornets right where they needed to be. Charlotte 95-89 over the Portland Trailblazers. As getting ready for Gil McGregor's interview here with Baron Davis. And here's Gil McGregor with Baron.
Thanks a lot, Steve. Baron, Steve talked to you at practice, and you said, we need a win. Well, what a great win to come into Portland against a pretty good team and get one.
Yeah, they're a really good team. And if you move and cut, I'll be able to find you. Just get to the spot and I'll find you. And Lee Nailon and David Wesley, those guys did a good job.